Good morning, welcome back to a new video. Today's video is kind of weird. I'm making chili dogs. It's 7 in the morning, almost 7:30. And I'm craving chili dogs, and I was like, oh, I should vlog today. And I was like, I'm not gonna show them that I'm making chili dogs for breakfast. And it's nothing healthy about it, but you know what? I don't know what's going on. I'm craving some chili dogs. No, I'm not pregnant. I just have weird cravings all the time anyways. Speaking of cravings, I was craving the movie Aaron Brockovich, and I can't find it. I have to like rent it or buy it, and no. I just need certain DVDs that are like my favorite movies. There is a reason to have DVDs, and I keep telling myself, oh, I don't need DVDs because I have Hulu and whatever, but apparently I do, at least my favorite ones. So good morning and happy chili dog day. I'm just kidding, it's not really a day, but it is today in here. Yep, totally not lying. Also, my son is staying home today, my youngest son, Jace, and I pulled this out. He sounds horrible. So I was like, you want to stay home? And he said no, but I need to turn this up. He said no. And I was like, you sound like horrible. But, so he's actually going to stay home. He's like, oh, I don't think I could do PE today. And I'm like, I don't think you could do any of it today. Anyways, I picked up the camera. I have no plan for this. Like I said before, I don't really plan out videos. I'll have like sometimes I'll have like an idea, like one little idea, and then I just kind of base the video off of that whole idea. But for the most part, I don't know, when I post a lot, like which has been lately, usually what I do is I record whatever I do that day. And if I really have if I don't have any motivation, or like I don't know what to say, so instead of just not picking up the camera, sometimes as soon as you push record, you get this like little bit of anxiety and you just start talking. And that's what I have to do sometimes. I have to like force myself to talk, and then it reminds me. Speaking of reminding me, I wanted to show you guys my bed. You've seen it, but I wanted to show you like in the light, and it's starting to get light out. Jalen is watching Doc McStuffins. This show's so cute. Gosh, it's a disaster, but whatever. Let me pick my underwear off the floor real quick. Okay. I just picked up my room. Like a friend that I care about is coming over. Or I guess a friend that I don't want to disappoint was coming over. That's how I felt when I turned off the camera. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry. They're gonna see. But even though you already seen, which makes no sense. Anyways, our nightstand's turned around because my daughter likes to pull everything out of that drawer. But anyways, it's huge, you guys. I know you've seen it in the other video, but I'm not kidding. But now that I'm in here, I've actually been thinking, I'm not going to do a makeover, but I feel like it needs something. Nothing huge. Just probably do a couple things like those blind holder things. I kind of want to take them down. I would like to clean the windows, but I'm probably not going to go outside and do that today. But, just little things. Like, I want to take those down. I've got to kind of like put her toys away. I can put my little things away. And nothing huge. I'll show you a picture I have. Actually, gosh, there's toys everywhere. So I did find the other picture. If you've been here for a while, you know what I'm talking about. This was the one that I was talking about that goes with this one. And I was going to hang these in the other bathroom. But I like it simple, so I don't know. But I mean, that's the first thought I had when I got these, was to hang up in their bathroom. So I might do that. Just feel like I want to just kind of spruce the home up a little bit. Look at our huge stack of towels. That's ridiculous. None of them match. They're stained. Some have holes, but hey, they dry us. It's no big deal. But let me just pull the whole box out. Okay. Well, why is there a cup on the toilet? Whatever, just leave it there. Okay. I feel like I didn't do anything the past 2 days. One day was a self-care day, or no, probably past 3 days. Well, I cleaned the laundry room on the self-care day because I wanted to use the treadmill. Oh, and by the way, I need to do that today because I skipped a day or 2 days. I told you guys too. I was like, I already knew it. But anyways, that is one picture I would like to hang up. Yeah, so I don't know where to put this, but I just want to hang up family pictures. So I don't know if like in my room I'll hang them up, in the bathroom, I don't know, but I don't really want to decorate this bathroom just because it's hard to. There's not really a neat place to do it, but I can't breathe. I'm excited. And I have a huge box of frames, so let me show you. Yeah, so I didn't know what to do with all these. I got these. This was my these I got for free. This was in like my very first thrift haul that's on my channel, and I've never used them. I think what I would do is take this part out and just put a picture, but it's kind of a weird size picture. You know what I mean? But I don't know. So I just keep them because I didn't know what to do with them, but I don't want to get rid of them. And also they have the hooks because they had chain and they actually hung together. I think there was like 5 or so that just kind of hooked together and hang down from each other. What in the world? But I have that. What's it say? You donut know how much I love you. So cute. I would just like to kind of hang up stuff again. You know, I have this frame. I just have random frames and some old pictures. That's Jace and I. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. And I have pictures of like Tennessee. I was born in Tennessee, but I just had a wall a long time ago that had like stuff from Tennessee. I don't know. And that is me and Jace. So cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, I was 24 years old there. And let's see. I have my kid's artwork framed. It doesn't have like a cover or glass or whatever, but it's 2 cups of coffee. I used to have that at my coffee station. And yeah, I have these. I love those. Longhorn. What else do I have? Julian. Sorry. It's such a cute picture. I love pumpkin patch pictures, you guys. So cute. I don't care if it's fall or not. Those are cute pictures to have up. They always look good. Okay, what's going on here? This. Don't know how old I was there, but probably 25 or somewhere around there. I used to always post pictures with my hair wet, so like after a shower or whatever. For some reason, I didn't even notice I did that, and this lady's like, "You're either the cleanest or dirtiest person I've ever seen." And that is Jalen and I. It's kind of not safe to put it there, but hey. The darn glare. Jalen's first birthday. She's such a little angel. Sometimes. No, she's you know, she's a little sweetie. She's my little monkey. Oh my goodness. That is a perfect picture, you guys. She's like, oh. I just, that's what it looks like. You know, I love taking pictures. What else? I've got, okay, I can't get it out. Her little face, chunky little girl. She's so cute. Okay. But anyways, that's what I got. And I have something back here too. I had 2 frames like this. I had one for Julian. I had to take the pictures out because the frame broke, but they both were exactly like this. One was a tiny bit darker, and just said love, and I thought it was so cute. This is Jace, and that is actually a picture of his first steps. So, but anyways, try to put that back in there. I don't know. I was just thinking, like, I guess that's all the bigger frames. So I'm just gonna leave this big pile of big tower of towels here, just in case I want to get in there again, because I'm not sure. I have no idea where I would put these, but I do want to do something.
I see it in your eyes.
Reseeded it a few more times. And he just, the thing that gets me about digging is I don't even know why he's digging.
Yeah.
There's nothing dug in the backyard anymore. I tore it all up. Or buried in the backyard.
Yeah.
Like, I almost wonder sometimes if he's just doing it for water.
I think he's just trying to escape. Because the hole outside, yeah, I can actually see he dug out again. I didn't catch him doing it, but he's been digging. We need to just board off that little part again. It's like if he can't go over, he'll try to go under. You know what I mean? It's just annoying. But, I don't know.
I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to.
Okay, so I never steam clean, but we do have a steam cleaner. But I actually thought I got rid of it for our floors. I used like the smaller section. I'll show you it in a minute. I used the smaller section like a while back for the laundry room floors to like really scrub, and then I used it for the oven, the inside of the oven and stuff. But I was like, you know what? I swept earlier and then I mopped, and it's like you mop and it just still like the major dirt is up, but nothing, like you still see footprints and stuff. And I don't mean like my footprints from like mopping, but so I just steam cleaned, and I'll show you what I used. So it's just like this Hoover, kind of go to the side. So when you're using like this part right here comes out, well, you pull this and it like comes out. I'll pull it out in a second and show you. But you just fill this part, and I don't know if this is the part that actually goes to it, but I just stuck it to the bottom and it stays. It's kind of like a Velcro kind of thing, but I can't. So I just used that, and I just kind of like squished it to the edges. So, but yeah, let me show you when I pull it out. Okay, so see that button with the lock on it? You had to pull that up, but like, even when I was pulling it, it's actually really hard to get out. But anyways, this is what it looks like. I think I've shown it before actually, but there's an attachment hose that goes to this, and then there's attachments that go to the end of that. Those are in the garage right now, but yeah, you can do a handheld or like that, and I like it. It works pretty good. We got this from my brother-in-law when we first moved in here, because they used to live here, and I think I paid $50 for it. I owed him $50 for it because I couldn't pay him right away. It took forever for me to finally pay him. But there's our broken outlet. Put that locking thing back in. These are really good if you have babies. I need a new one of these, but actually my husband had one yesterday. I should replace it today, but yeah, you have to unlock it. But I don't know where he stuck it, so I'll look for that. Okay, I mopped before I did this, right? And I have not looked at the bottom of the thing. I just pulled it off. So let's see how bad the floors actually are after mopping with a, what do you call it? Spin mop. I mean, it's bad, but it's not. well, I guess it is pretty bad because this was like completely clean. But it's not horrible. But it makes me feel good that I just picked up that much extra stuff that you could see but you couldn't like pick up with a mop. Okay, and just so you guys can like really see, well, I guess that's clean, so it's stained. This was the cleaner of the two, but I don't know, it's not horrible, but it did pick up something, you know, that makes me feel good. Plus I haven't not used that thing in years, so feel good about that. Okay, so you'll remember a long time ago I was saying I wanted to get rid of this clock. I eventually thought about repainting it because I don't like how it's tan. It just like, but when I painted it white before and distressed it, the center part didn't like, it just looked weird. And then I was like, maybe I'll put it in this bathroom because I have a clock in the other bathroom, and if you don't have your phone with you, you're not gonna know what time it is. So if you're getting ready, but I don't like it. It's not like the color or anything. It seems like it just doesn't work with those two pictures and this, because I moved this over here. Originally I hung the clock there, and then I just now switched it back to there. I flip-flopped those two. And I'm just trying to picture, okay, like when you want to read that sign, or a smart position for reading that sign is when you're in the tub. So that's why I thought, okay, it makes sense over there, right? But when you're getting ready and you need to know what time it is, like you're not going to want to turn and boom, there's a giant clock. So, because that's the only time that you'd be like, oh my God, what time is it? But then over here for the clock, I don't know. It's like if the big clock was here, then what would I put the white thing there and those two little pictures above the toilet? And then I'm thinking, well, if you're in the tub, if you're actually like relaxing in the tub, your head is going to be at this end, so you'll still be able to see that. And then I'm thinking, why am I overthinking all of this? I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Eventually I'll probably paint it white again, maybe I'll hang it here when that happens, and I'll like lighten the frames up on here a little bit to kind of match the my little sideways drawer, to match the cabinets and the mirror. But another part of my thinking was these have color in them. Oh, also one's darker than the other. So I'm like, but you know what? My thinking is it's okay because this is like a dirty boy, obviously. It says wash your hands. I was like, maybe it was meant to be darker and brush your teeth so it's like all sparkly clean. I don't know. But my thinking was if you take the colorful kind of pictures or whatever and hang them here kind of staggered or whatever, then it'll bring out the flowers and the shower curtain. Gosh, my makeup, I should not have worn makeup today. It's like all smudgy because I'm hot. But then I'm thinking, why am I thinking so hard about this? That's kind of the problem with like why I didn't want to decorate in here, even though I love the idea of having these in here. Because if I don't have them in here, I'm getting rid of them. There's nowhere else where it would make sense, because this is like the boys' or the kids' bathroom. So for sure I want these. I should just probably take the clock out, but I'm going to leave everything for a while. I'm just like, but what I was saying is when you have so many things to decorate a bathroom, a small space with, like, it's just easier just having one thing, because I had one thing on the wall, which was the bathtub picture. So I don't know, maybe the clock needs to go higher. I don't know what's going on, but like you can tell in the mirror that, or like in the clock mirror, that it is not at my eye level. But if I were to bring that down, that'd be nuts. And if I bring it higher, also, if you're over here, you know, like it feels like you're afraid to hit it. Maybe because there's stuff on the floor right there, so you don't step back all the way. Well, just the scale. Maybe it would make sense to hang it above here. Like, I don't know, I can picture that. Like if that was painted white again, or just leave it, whatever, and put it on there. I don't know. I'll figure it out one day. And then we have that giant clock over there. So, because at first I was like, well, maybe I'll hang a clock right there, you know. And it's like, no. it's just, and it's too big to go in there. It'd be weird. So, I don't know. Why have a clock there and there? That's just weird. And plus you can read the clock from here because it's so big. You know what I mean? But yeah, but I did the floors and look at that. I mean, there's still some marks or whatever, but these floors never really look shiny or like glossy though, but it's not bad for just a one-time, you know, go around with it. I'm sure if I did it like multiple times over and over and over, and you know, I'm sure it'd be a lot better, but it's not bad. I'm glad I did that. Okay, so now it's a nice day out, so I'm gonna make free signs. I'm gonna stick my fake tree that I didn't want anymore and my desk / shelf outside, and hopefully someone will take them. Do you guys remember these markers? They're scented. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right. Okay, so I'm not going to record them or anything, but someone's actually here right now. I think it's only been an hour since I put those out for free. I don't know what they're taking. I'm assuming the tree. Hopefully they take both, but either one, it'll work. I want the desk gone more than the tree because I just keep going back and forth. So many videos saying like, oh, I want to keep it. Oh, I don't want to keep it. And if I'm unsure, you just get rid of it. Usually it's like, if you're unsure, just keep it. But I'm like, no, I can't make up my mind. Like, get rid of it. What was I going to say? My son didn't eat that soup. He did have a cup of noodles. I actually had a movie with Jennifer Lopez and Josh Duhamel. I can never say his last name. Can't remember what it's called. Something about them getting married and pirates taking over the wedding. But anyways, I have been dipping Chips Ahoy cookies into my coffee. They're the candy blast kind with the little yummy, I don't know, M&M looking things in them. But they're so good. I can pick a better one. I'm probably going to eat all of them, but it's so yummy dipping a cookie into coffee. Oh, so earlier, I only walked on the treadmill for like 12 minutes. No, 13. But not long, but I do feel better. I mean, I really could use a nap. I'm not like super tired. I feel like if I take a nap, I have more energy later. So I like doing it. But when I wake up, I'm so tired. There was something I was going to tell you guys too, and I don't remember. So when I think of it, I'll turn this back on. Okay, so that's what it was. It's funny, I was talking about this thing I got. It's a tortilla warmer. I got it from the thrift shop for $3 at Goodwill. It's microwavable. I cook up my tortillas. Apparently it needs to be washed. But I cook up my tortillas. I fry them in oil, and then I put them in here. And I'm talking about the flour tortillas. Like, I know people just heat them up super quickly, but I like to fry them in oil. I don't know. Anyways, the point is, I got this because I was like, we should start doing, well, I've been looking for one forever. But I was like, once I got it, I was like, we should have a taco night on Tuesday. And then that Tuesday, we didn't have a taco night. The very first Tuesday, after saying that, totally forgot about it. So we did taco night on last night, so Thursday. Happy Friday. So I kind of like doing these daily videos because it's like, usually they go up on the day, and I think as a viewer, like, it'd be kind of cool to be like, oh, this is what she did today, you know, instead of like, oh, who knows when she did this. But so what are you guys doing this weekend? I really want to go to a beach. It's not going to be warm. It looks really nice out. Let me show you. Like, it's actually a pretty nice day out. Whoa, I just totally fell. But that doesn't mean it's warm. You know what I mean? But I just really want to walk on the beach and look for glass, you know, that's been softened by the sand and stuff. That's my favorite thing to do at the beach. But I don't know what I'm doing. My daughter's down for a nap. She was down for a nap earlier. Fell asleep, but I had to wake her up because I had to change her. Like, I went in there to cover her up, and then I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had to change her, you know. And I woke her up, obviously. Like, I'm not going to let her sleep like that. That's, no, not okay. Anyway, so she's down again for a nap. She wasn't asleep that long at all. So it's actually 2:20 right now. And so she has not had her first nap yet. Not really. Not a full nap yet. So that poor kid. I try so hard to get her a nap in early, like between, well, today it was like between 8:30 and 9ish or something like that. Somewhere around there I try. But it doesn't happen. And then usually, if it does happen, so like between 9 or whatever, you know, is around 9, right? If it happens, then usually it's around like, it's always like a couple hours in between. But some days she'll get 3 naps, some days 2 naps, some days 2 naps, and then like some days she doesn't take a nap until like way later, and then she's up late. But I don't want to not give her a nap, like let her take one. It's just kind of like, what do you do? And that's the thing with babies, is like, you really, no matter how much you want to plan out your day, you can only do so much. So luckily for me, the house has been like, I've been saying like, oh, I haven't been doing much, but like the house is not bad. Like, I dusted another day. I didn't do it in a video. It's just like the living room, at least. Well, I dusted out here too, on the dining room, but you know, it's not bad. Like, there's laundry's caught up. The floors are really good. So I told myself like today was like floor day. And I don't really have anything else to do. I feel weird filming because I'm like, what do I do? And I actually did want to do the stuff I did in the bathroom. I didn't record me doing it, but still. I'm not going to do anything with those picture frames though, because it's just not going to happen. I already know. And I'm not going to like stress myself out, you know, to get it done. Like, I want to actually take my time and figure out like how I want to do it. I do like picture walls that have a lot of pictures kind of all over the place. That's my favorite. But it's not the same when most of the frames are the same size. It still will look good, but you know what I mean? Or like maybe they don't all match. I like that too. That's why I got so many different frames. But I know there was other stuff I wanted to tell you guys, and I can't remember. So I'm gonna keep thinking. Yep. See, I was right. I knew they would take the tree because it was a chick. I figured like she for sure is grabbing the tree. No way she wasn't. So the desk is still out there. We shall see. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it right in this video, but I have 2 ideas. No, 3. So first I was gonna kind of just whitewash the edges of these, or the frames or whatever. And then I was thinking, then they would match, or, you know, then they would match the bathroom, the rest of the bathroom, but then they would match each other, but the picture itself doesn't match. So then I was like, you know what? What if I took the color like this, put it on that frame, and took white and put it on that frame? That way they'll match. Like, it will, you know what I mean? Like, take a color like this, like off-white, and because that's kind of off-white, and paint it around the whiter picture, and then paint white on the off-white picture. That way it won't look weird because they don't match, because the frame of each one will match the other. It's kind of a cool idea. Or I could paint the frames white because they're up here. I don't know, but I kind of like, I don't know, I should try the mismatched idea. I don't think I have white paint anytime soon. I'm not going to be doing this, but I'll do that first. And if I don't like how it looks, then I'll just paint over it with white. You know what I mean? Like, paint over this one again with white if I don't like the cream kind of colored. But that's kind of a good idea. I'm kind of whispering too because my daughter, she's not asleep, but she definitely won't sleep if she hears me. But I just feel so weird because I don't know what to talk about, you guys. I can't find the switch plate cover thing for that outlet there. I need to sew this one day because I can't wash this thing. The stuff will fall out, and I need a cover for it, and I don't know where my covers are. Kind of have like a little mess going on here. And she's laying down, but she's awake. And the desk is still there, so I don't know. I was thinking of putting stuff in the Durango to get rid of, like to drop it off at Goodwill, but I'm not even in the mood for that. Like, I just don't want to go outside. It's nice, but it's cold. And I would love to go to the beach, but first I need to save my gas. And even if I had the gas, like Jace isn't feeling good, you know. I gave him, his eyes are like all watery now. His voice sounds fine, but like his eyes are really watery. So I gave him like allergy medicine, but it's kind of a bummer. It's always like one or the other. Either it's always, whenever it's a nice day, either one of the kids is sick, so like we can't do anything, you know, we're stuck here, or not that it's their fault, but you know what I mean. Like, I just can't make the day better. Or, what was the other thing? Or I don't have gas, or I have to save my gas, you know, like I can't go to the beach. It would actually take quite a while to, like, not quite a while, it just seems like it would be a lot of gas to go there, you know, just to go to a beach and walk around in the cold. And I know we wouldn't be there that long because it is cold, so it's like, it's a wasted trip, I guess, but I don't know. Don't know what this weekend holds for us, so, oh, and I'm not going to be, like, starting dinner or anything in this vlog because my husband's talking about hot dogs, and I'm like, that's what I had for breakfast. Why would I want to eat it for dinner, too? I don't know. And I'm just, like, not feeling it because, honestly, I did not feel good. I shouldn't have eaten that. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, it sounded, how do you crave that in the morning? But it sounded really good. And then I didn't feel good. And that's when I was like getting kind of tired. I wanted to lay down because I didn't really feel good. And then I drank a lot of water. And that's when I hopped on the treadmill. And then I had to go to the bathroom. That always happens. I first I pushed like stop or pause or whatever because I was going to continue. But once you're off that treadmill, it's like there ain't no getting back on. Not for me. Not yet, anyways. Maybe later. But it's funny. I totally forgot to mention in my last video, it was like the get to know me one. I forgot to say that I said like that's the majority of the projects, except for like stuff in the kitchen. But there's also some things I want to do in the dining room, which I've already mentioned in another video. But I don't know. I'm just, I guess, like waiting for the right time. I guess the way I'm thinking of it is like I don't want to add anything that I don't really need until I do the things that I feel like need to be done. And really what needs to be done project wise more than anything is our bathroom. So I don't know, maybe after our bathroom I'll focus on like bigger kind of projects that I like, that I don't need to do, but I think will be really, really pretty. But I think that's all I was going to tell you guys. Sorry about the boring vlog. I guess it's like kind of bound to happen if you're trying to do this every day. I'm not really trying to do this every day. I'm just trying to make a habit of at least picking up the camera every day. So if I don't post every day, don't be mad. But I am trying to post more, and I'm just trying, you know, just trying to see what happens, I guess. It's kind of fun to look back and be like, you know, if you forget something, like, oh, when did we do that? I can just, like, watch a video and be like, oh, I said it right there. I did that, you know? It's kind of cool. It's like an online diary. But, and I know I wasn't posting this much when I had all those projects going on because I was just, like, so focused on trying to get that stuff done. So I feel like I'm trying to, in a way, like, make up for lost time when the projects were going on. But anyways, I think I have yacked enough in this vlog. But, and oh, that's one thing I wanted to say is like, I wish I would have, like, instead of reading the question for my last video, the get to know me video, the most updated one at this point, what I should have done is wrote down like all the actors that I can think of, all the actresses, all the movies, all the music artists, and all that. I don't know, maybe that's what I can do today, later or something, or this weekend, you know, make a big long list and kind of like, I don't know, put it in another video. Not a get to know me video, but just be like, hey, by the way, I like all these people. Anyways, here I am jabbering on and on and on. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a heart down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys for watching, and happy Friday, and have a good weekend. Bye.